So today we're going to be learning how to image a MacBook via the NetBoot option. And so the first thing that you're going to want to do is boot the laptop up. And once you hear the hard drive spinning, you're just going to want to hold down the option key, the option/alt key, until the hard drive and the NetBoot options come up. So there's the hard drive followed by the NetBoot options. And we see a 1074 image for Lion, and so we're going to want to do that. So hit enter or click on it, and what this is going to do is,
damn it.
The next step in the imaging process is going to be when you get to this image here, you should be waiting for Casper Imaging, the application, to run. And so once it does that, you'll see this login menu, and you're going to want to use your Dash account. Okay. And so I'm glad this happened. The Casper Imaging could not locate any drives for imaging. That's okay. Sometimes it does this, and sometimes it does locate the drive. So in this case, we're going to go through on how to make it locate the drive. So if this ever happens, go to right here, this disk utility application. You're going to want to launch that. And it's going to pull up the hard drive. You can see it right here. This is the hard drive for this machine. And so what you're going to do is go from here, so make sure you have the hard drive selected, go to partition, the partition tab, and then partition layout right here. You're going to want to do one partition, and then you're going to want to rename this hard drive Macintosh HD. That is the default name for hard drives, I believe, and so Macintosh HD is the name. Next thing you want to do is go to options. Make sure that GUID partition table is indeed selected, and then the last thing is just hit apply and partition, and let this do a thing. It's partitioning. Okay, and now if we exit out of here after hitting apply, we go back to Casper Imaging, enter our Dash account, and it should pick up the hard drive this time. And it did indeed. So you have Macintosh HD selected, that's the hard drive you want. We're going to want to erase it, and the username of the computer is going to be right here, and usually it's the username followed by what kind of computer it is. So if, let's say this is a MacBook Pro, it would be C Laro MBP. If it was a MacBook Air, it would be MBA, and if it was just a MacBook, it would just be MB. So the install configuration, we're going to want to use the 1074 production. That's going to be the Lion image that we're going to be using. And you're going to reboot to Macintosh HD. And as far as the distribution point goes, there's multiple choices here. Usually I just stick with the QL Casper 1 by default. And then after that, you just hit install, and it'll start installing. And you can wait for the login screen. Once it gets to the login screen, you know the image is installed and rebooted to the hard drive, and you're all set. And that is how you image a Mac.